Here we go. Now we're live. Now we can hear things. Not the same mistake as last week. Try not to. Let me just make sure. Alright, yep. I hear myself on the audio. We're good. We're golden. That's awesome. Alrighty. So, analytics. I want analytics. That's what I want. Okay, 2 concurrent viewers. That's enough to get started. Alright, guys. Thank you for tuning in. Tristan, WH49. Hopefully the audio is good. I'm going back to my Yeti trusted mic. It sounds, I love the sound of it. It works really well. Although I'm hearing myself with an echo, so hopefully you're not. And it could be just might just have it too loud. I'm not quite sure where it's at. Maybe I just have to get used to it. Maybe I'm just not comfortable enough with hearing myself in my face. But I digress. If you guys got audio issues, let me know. There it is. Yeah, I just listened to it back. It sounds crisp, it sounds sweet. I did a little bit of filtering on the audio. I'm using Streamlabs OBS to stream the YouTube videos and these vlogs, and OBS has done such great things lately. I paid for a lifetime subscription to XSplit, and I don't even need it. I don't even what am I paying for right now? I don't even know. I don't. There's so many drawbacks now compared to just open source OBS that there's just no point. And honestly, XSplit hasn't released very many features, in my opinion, in the last 2 years, other than NDI, to be excited about. I don't get it. So I think in the future we're going to be mainly dealing with OBS. I might even come out with some videos with OBS with their new features, because they just released a new update that it looks great. When you stream to Twitch, it automatically puts out your chat and I believe your stream health or whatever you want to put it. It's there on the sides for you. It works great. Actually, I might just mute myself because it's starting. There we go. Maybe just a little bit. Okay, we'll try that. I'll have to adjust the volume, see how that works. So, yeah, OBS. It wasn't even part of the thing that we're going to chat about, but it's actually makes sense to chat about it because I'm really happy about it. And I'm not talking about Streamlabs OBS. I'm talking about like vanilla OBS. Streamlabs OBS, I was really impressed when they first came out, just because of all those features that it had that others didn't have for Streamlabs, Stream Elements, or Streamlabs. I think Stream Elements is a different one, but I don't mind going into videos about that either. Jumping right into it, it is cold. It is fall here in Anchorage, Alaska on 9/27/2019. I think today or yesterday was our first day of frost for the year, for us at least, which is a day earlier than I think the year prior, because I had a Facebook memory. It's cold. I haven't had to have a heat on in the venue for at least a couple of months now. In fact, we have a lot of fans this year that we didn't need last year or prior years. So hopefully we can keep things nice and toasty, but not too toasty, just right, because it's important to gaming to keep the temperature nice and even. So how do you guys like the game? Do you like the game? Hot summer, cold winter. Yeah, I know, it makes sense, doesn't it? How do you guys like the game? Do you like it cooler? Do you like it warmer? I prefer a little bit cooler room. I like my hoodies. I'm a big fan of my hoodies, and so that's how I like the game. Maybe even a blanket, even that's sometimes nice. If I get too hot, I start to sweat. It's not good. Sometimes I'll forget. I'll just negate the blanket and the hoodie, and I'll just drink a thing of tea. That's always fun. Yeah, that's when I'm too cold when I'm gaming. It's the hands hurt. It just like your hands stay a little stiff, and it's hard to mouse over while you're hitting on the keyboard. That's just me. That's the way I am. I know some people like to wear the glove underwear while they're gaming sometimes. Some of you know what that is, some of you don't. Gloves for your finger, for your hands, but they leave the tips exposed. Convertible mittens, I guess, is another word for it, where you just flop over the mitten when you need it. I've always wanted one of those. I think those are pretty cool. My dad had one of those. He was a photographer, so he needed to keep his hands warm most of the time. But when he was shooting, he had to be able to use his tactile fingers to be able to work the camera. So moving on to the GALP. The GALP is live, guys. It is the seating charts there. The event page is up. We got the flyers made, created. It's up. It's live. You can, if you've raised enough money, you can sign up for a seat right now. I believe we already have like 2, 3, 4 seats already reserved. So we're doing it here at the warehouse. We're doing it on a Saturday through Sunday. So I have no doubt it's going to fill up, because versus prior years, yeah, it's not on game day, it's the weekend after, but prior years we've had at least 40-50 people at the not just the Great Alaska Land Party, but at the Extra Life event in general. So, and now we're combining the two, so hopefully we'll fill out. And if there's a demand for it, maybe we can find a bigger location to host out of last minute, or the possibility of us having 2 events, 2 GALPs in supporting Extra Life is a thing. So if we do fill out, send us something. Send, hey, like, I really want to attend, but you guys are sold out, and maybe we'll see if there's interest for the next weekend after to host another event, or maybe do another one in December. What do you guys think? Should we do that? An overflow location, maybe. I like that idea, Stuntman. Mike, if you have any ideas of any overflow locations. The only problem with an overflow location is that there's only one of me and there's only one of my equipment, so it's really hard to split that. I have 1 router. It'd be really cool. Someone can sponsor that for us. I'll get you 2 routers, but right now there's just the 1 location. I'd rather go with a bigger location and keep everyone together than to split it out, but it's not out of the question. It's definitely not. Is that my page? That is my page. I was like, what is that shining? So the area I'm sitting right here is a social area. That is going to be still a social area. I'm not going to be selling, or not selling. I'm not going to be giving out these seats, because I want an area for people to be able to socialize, talk about their fundraising experience, make friends, because that's ultimately what these events are all about, is getting in there with the community, making friends, chatting, and hopefully you guys will continue to do more events together, do other events together. I'm not a big fan of events where you go and just, like, that's it. That's like working out, when you're working out, it's you and the equipment. I don't want it to be you and your computer. I want there to be events during the night. I want you guys to get together and really collaborate on your fundraising efforts. And to clarify something, this is not a fundraising event. I never believed in that for this situation. I feel like 95% of your fundraising is going to be done throughout the year, just like me. And I realize I'm not the poster boy, but I feel like the event, the GALP, was always about celebration. End of year celebration, celebrating your hard work in gaming. And this is no different. We want to celebrate your hard work in fundraising over the year. And that's why we put those limits, not the limits, but put the entry points at $50. Because if you've raised $50, you've raised the average that someone should raise. Not should, but it'd be great if you raised for Extra Life. And so that's why our entry point is $50. And after that, it's a celebration. Good job. You did it. You raised that amount. If you raised more, I mean, that's why we have the tabletop rooms. And we already had Dean. He I don't know how to say your last name. I'm sorry, but Dean, he raised over $400. So him by himself was able to raise enough for the 8-person tabletop room to host his all-night D&D session. And I think that's so cool. I wish I almost wish I made the goals a little bit bigger or a little bit more tougher, but at the same time, I'm really happy where they're at. Not everyone raises $50. It's sometimes it's hard to raise money. I should know. I try to do it all the time, and the I can't. It's a great feeling when the people who are going to be there versus not having an entry fee, whether it's through donations or not. It's a good feeling that knowing that the people who are there worked hard for it, and that's always been a struggle for I think Extra Life events is where do you draw that line of trying to host a big event, nice event, and making it so that people who want to be there and have worked hard to be there are there. This year, I wanted to. In future years, I'm going to be trying to have rewards for people who do raise a lot more. And I think if you raise $150, $300, I feel like you should get more space for yourself because you've proven that you're raising a good substantial amount of money. Any money helps, but the more you raise, the more I feel like you should be rewarded at these events if they're going to be celebration events and not fundraising events. Fundraising events, you get what you get. Of course, you want to accommodate those who are putting in the effort to raise more money. But that goes into that's a whole story, right? I can do a whole video on that. That's what I'm super excited about this year. This is our first time this year we've hosted a 24-hour event, or even a 12-hour event, I think. We did almost every Saturday. I do a 12-hour event because that's when we're open. But this is going to be exciting because hopefully we'll fill out the place. I'm going to be trying to get some food trucks, so don't you worry about food. We aren't allowing outside food just because that's the only way we can keep the doors open if we sell snacks and stuff like that. But we are going to be trying to work with some food vendors to give you guys options, give you chances to not just have to have muffins and cookies and whatnot, but to have something substantial, to have some food. And of course, that's what the social area is going to be for, is for socializing, food, all that other stuff. So hopefully you guys are excited. I'm excited. I know next year, if we can get a bigger location, I do want to do bigger events. I want to incorporate a lot more things if I can. And I really want to make it a point to host multiple Extra Life events per year. I think just one is nice, but it's nothing to work up to, or it's that too big sometimes, I think, to work up to. I think hosting one at the $10 entry donation is good, and then moving up to maybe 25, 50, and then at the end of the year host one for the $75, $100, $150 mark, because hopefully if everyone is kind of working their same pace, everyone's already there at the higher mark. I think that'd be super exciting to be able to do. Like, not only have we raised up a lot more that year, but we worked it together, and so you can see the evolution of people's donations, their campaigns. Something I also want to work towards is creating for our Extra Life team, as well as for Extra Life Alaska, is having a system in place where we have a suggested goal amount. Like, so if you hit you hit your first $10, we have a suggested what you can reward your donators by, whether it be doing a personal video on YouTube or whatever it may be. Have that for the Extra Lifers, so that they don't have to think about it. They're just like, all right, yeah, I can just use this template that they have already made and have this awesome thing. And then we'd have group goals, where if the group reached maybe like $500, it's a group. You guys get together and make a group picture. Super simple. Do we have a streaming room now? We're working on it, kind of. The place that we're in is just too small, unfortunately, right now. So we don't have a dedicated streaming room. We are definitely, it's on my mind, and it's been on my mind. I have a dedicated little streaming room for our YouTube videos that I will use for the more bigger professional type stuff. In the future, we may open that up to other people, but right now, logistically, it's difficult. So we are definitely working on that. Speaking of streaming room, during the Extra Life event, we won't have music playing for those who are streaming in this way. We had a problem a couple years back where people were getting they were getting not demonetized, that's the wrong word, but they're getting muted on Twitch because we had background music, and that was embarrassing. I'll put it that way. And I think they did it again the next year, and I was like, oh my goodness, we didn't learn. What is wrong with us? So this year, no music. I will be providing you guys a cool. I think I'm going to curate a streaming list of music that you can play in your headset that won't be brought, and hopefully through your OBS magic, you'll be able to just mute it going out to your guys, so you can still enjoy music. And you probably already know how to do that anyway, but we'll just have a little curated thing. A tabletop gamer could offer a DM session for donors of a certain level and their friends. That, Mike, like, hold on to that. When you make your group next year, that needs to be one of your levels. If it's a group level, have it to where the group comes together and hosts, like the DMs come together and host a cool one, or as well as a suggested individual goal. I think that's a great idea. People would definitely jump on top of that to be able to be part of a D&D game. My view of the D&D group is that if you need somebody, post it out there, and immediately people are just like, yeah, I definitely want to be partaking in a one shot or need a campaign. Every day there's like 2 or 3 people looking for a campaign. So I'm sure if you're like, hey, I'm looking, maybe that's another idea for you DMs. If you're hosting, do a one shot, right? Hey, $20 gets you into this one shot, all donated to Extra Life, provide some snacks, pizza, whatnot, and make a night of it. That's great. And I've made this offer plenty of times before. If you want to host an Extra Life event of some sort, like a personalized, like a D&D, and you want to stream it, you want to do it for donations, you can talk to me. We can use the tabletop rooms, as long as I don't have any I hate to say it, as long as I don't have any money generating stuff happening in that room. I would love it to be used for charity. And no one has taken me up on an offer yet. I put it out to quite a few people saying, hey, take me up on the offer. We have great streaming. Why not? We have some equipment. When my my video cut out. That's weird. I think maybe give me 1 second. I think my battery died. Go figure. Yep, definitely the battery definitely died. So I'll be talking to you while I'm trying to get the battery situated. And I plugged it in, so that's weird. I guess the plug-in is not as quick as the battery will drain. 4K will do that. 4K is a monster of a thing. So that's something that we have learned together. So thank you for learning that with me while I get this video situated. So yeah, like I said, no one has taken me up on an offer, which is unfortunate, but at the same time, like, it's understandable. It's very, even for me, it's really nerve wracking to be on video because of you just never know. And honestly, some D&D games, it's really hard to stream because you do have to tone some of the stuff down, whether it be because it's X-rated, not X-rated, but like just cursing or whatnot. Let's see, how do I get the battery? Okay, battery's on this side. I found the battery. I've been using the battery. I do have a plug-in for it. Let's see, does it fit? It does. It fits in. Oh, I didn't. Okay, so that's cool. The camera actually has a little port that you can. Has a little flap because it does expect that you would plug it in. That makes a lot of sense. All right, I'm going to turn it back off and on. Oh, there you go. Look at that. There we go. There's that. All right, and it's just charging, and it says full charge, so that worked. All right, awesome. So I guess I can take that off. There we go. Cool. All right. Let me make sure we're stable. There we go. All right, not bad. Sweet, guys. Video. I know. Haha. Of course, we're screw it. That's fine. Cool. So we're back. I have this on weird, don't I? Right up. Haha. There we go. Cool. So this is a little battery. This is the battery that died right there. That small little guy. Can you believe that? Ugh. Yes, we'll do it live. The show must go on, and it will, and it shall. So yeah, I think having planned stuff for planned, what is it, goals, I want to, like, what was it, not yeah, goal rewards almost for your donors, I think is going to be awesome if we can come up with as a group. So what I was getting to, if you have ideas and if you want to help participate and drive what we do here at Extra Life, because I am the vice president still, so when I say we, I mean it as Extra Life. Make it out to a meeting. It's more of a challenge, actually. Come to a meeting, see what we go through. Not that we go through a lot. We're not going through the trenches, but be involved in it. If you want something to be better, it's you have to be part of it. You have to be involved. You have to get your voice heard, which is exactly why we have Extra Life meetings, because we want to show people what Extra Life is all about, and the best way to do it is to get together with the community. The next meeting is was it October's 3rd Wednesday in October, I believe it is. I don't have the date up, but it's on our Facebook page. I'll be announcing it through Discord. We do stream it on Twitch on the Warehouse channel. I think it's twitch.com/warehouse49. Like it or whatever, subscribe. Well, I forget what Twitch is. Everyone has their own thing. So also through Discord, through Extra Life, we also stream it. So if you can't make it, you can watch the VOD later, or you can tune in through Discord. A lot of people at work will just, they're allowed to listen to music. They'll just pop it in like a podcast, and you're good to go. I got a cough. Whew. Okay. So what was next on our list? So GALP, I hope you guys are excited. I'm excited. I can't wait to see all your faces. We're going to have a couple modems there. So hopefully internet won't be a problem. It shouldn't be. You might still have to stream at 720, which is usually the best to stream at anyway, but still. So Steam, I wanted to talk about Steam. Why would I talk about Steam? Well, first of all, I'm a gamer. How dare you? But Steam is what you have to use. But also because it just came out with a cool beta feature that you'd be crazy not to talk about. So Steam's library, you all probably have, there's two types of people. You have 5 Steam games, or you have 250 Steam games. There's usually no one in the middle anymore, especially with Humble Bundle. And it was just like you had your list of Steam games, and that was pretty much it. You clicked on the Steam game, you got some information, your achievements, whatever, and basically you had to rely on your downloads, see what game downloaded to see if there was an update for something. But now with the new update, you still have your side list of games, and for you it's probably on this side because we're mirrored or something like that. But you also have shelves, and I like to equate it to a bookshelf. And the top of this bookshelf is your news feed, and it tells you, hey, what games have new news on it. And so you don't have to worry about your downloads anymore. You can just say, all right, and this happened, a great example, Astroneer that I play sometimes, had an update. And the only way I didn't see the download because it was already downloaded, and I had to restart Steam, and so it cleared out the downloads. Ugh. It showed me right there. It's a Astroneer new update, a Wanderers update. I was like, okay, now there's a reason why I had to check it out now. So you click on it, it brings up a beautiful lighthouse type display where it grays out the background or blurs out the background. And you get all the news right there for that update. It's so well designed to use up all of your screen that you have. It's perfect. And then your next bookshelf or shelf in your bookcase, there's a difference. I should know that. You have whatever you want. You can, so I categorize my games into things like things I need to play, things I don't have the time to play, MMOs or sandbox games, because I'm not going to put my sandbox games into the to play box because you can't finish them, so it'll never come out of that box. So I made different categories for my games, and so I also now put them in on my bookshelf, and so now I get a visual representation of the games I have in my bookshelf, which is awesome. I do think there's some improvements. If you want to participate in a beta and get that feature, what you need to do is okay. What you need to do is you need to sign up for the beta. It's not like a real sign up. I'm going to walk through it here. If you go to your Steam settings, and within there, you're going to have your normal account settings that pop up. You're going to click on beta participation and change, and drop it down with the drop down to Steam beta update. I believe that's all you have to do. And it will ask you to restart. It will download a new client, and you'll get your update. Now, I might be able to show you guys, if you guys want to see it. Display capture? Yeah, let's do some Inception. Because you'll be like, what the? There it is. All right. Display 1. Yep. Capture mouse. There we go. I'm going to make this huge. There we go. And so here is what it looks. Here's what mine looks like. And so as you see up here, you get the what's new. Here's the Wanderer update that I was talking about with Astroneer. You click on it, and look how beautiful that looks. Grays out the background. You can just scroll down, and you can see all the updates that happened. When you're done, and it goes down to other updates that there is. You just click off of it, and there it is. And my recent game was today, because I wanted to exactly what happened. I saw an update. I wanted to play it, and I played it. And then you have all your other recent games that you've played. And then here's my to play list. Breath Edge. If you like, what's the game with Under the Sea? Under the Sea. I have a lot of games I know. I forget what that was. Anyway, Breath Edge is a super cool space builder survival game. And I would say it's mostly action, tiny bit of RPG, a little bit grindy at times, but overall, super fun game. You should play it. And they just came out with a new update as well. And that's kind of, I think I did not get it through the new beta. So that's that. Display camera. There it is. There am I. There be me. There we go. So I haven't ever wanted to. Steam never came out with a feature where I'm like, I have to talk about it. Let's talk about it. But this, I've been wanting a new Steam library for a long time, and I felt like Epic is coming out with new stuff. Good Old Games have came out with a better library. Steam, man, get on it. You are there now. It does have its drawbacks. I don't know if I talked about it, but I feel like it really needs to do all my news. Let's say a new update comes out for a game that I don't have installed. It doesn't show up there, which is disappointing because when you don't get an update for a while, you tend to uninstall a game. And so that's what I do. I have an SSD. I can't waste space like that. So I wish that it would tell me updates for games that I don't have installed as well, or maybe have a different bookshelf for that. And then I might install the game again and start playing. That'd be fun. That'd be great. Steam, if you're watching this with all almost 70 subscribers to this channel. Obviously, I talk for the people. Make it happen. Do it for me. Do it for me and our audience. For all one concurrent view right now sticking with me, thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's move on. Unless anyone else wants to talk about Steam, we'll be moving on to eUnlimited. That's happening next week. Obviously, SenshiCon is this weekend. That is awesome. I'll be, for you guys watching this live, I will be announcing today, or if not tomorrow morning. If you are done with SenshiCon for today and you come by to the warehouse, we'll be giving you guys something special as long as you have a badge. So we realize the gaming isn't really huge this year, and we want to give you some chance. We want to give you a chance to get some game time in, maybe even share that experience with other people. So what I think was going to happen, I think I'm just going to give you guys a free day pass. If you went to SenshiCon and you got the badge, you come in, we'll give you a day pass to use that day tomorrow, because Sunday we're closed. So that won't work. So come in tomorrow. If you have your badge today, come in today. We'll give you the free day pass. You got it live, guys. You get it first. Do that. But eUnlimited next week, that's going to be super exciting. You'll get your games fill that day. There's probably going to be over 200 to 300 people there, all playing video games. It's going to be streamed. It's going to be awesome. We'll be there. AKG will be there. TaiKaiCon will be there. HyperX will be there. So many other brands will be there. I feel like this is evolving into not just a tournament. I think it's more like it's a convention. It's just what it is. They just have to come up with a better name, I think. MTA, I know MTA is watching eventually. Maybe in the future. MTA, work with me. Let's convert this to a convention. Let's host it like middle of October. Give me time to get my PFD, and let's do a convention. I think that'd be super cool. We wanted to do a convention for a while now. Insider information, that was what the GALP was supposed to turn into, a mini end of year celebration / convention. Hope maybe one day it will still be like that. I don't know. But there's a plane outside and it's being loud. You can stop that. Okay, eUnlimited. So make sure you guys, if you haven't signed up, I don't know if they turned off signups yet. They're going to do it really soon. Make sure you guys get signed up. Make sure you guys spread the news. Get some hype going. It's going to be a lot of fun. And I can't, that's another thing I can't wait to do. It's going to be a lot of work. I got to tear down all the PCs, but it's going to be worth it. It's going to be a lot of fun. WH49 videos. So obviously we released our 10 gigabit video. I may end up redoing that video. I'm testing things out. Obviously, with everything you do, you grow a little bit. As you do it, you get better and better. That's what I want to do. I want to do that. And the only way to do it is to actually practice. And that was one of my practices, I think. I feel. I did hear some pretty good reviews about it. I've heard some kind of not meh. It was some criticism. And it's all fair. It is all fair. My biggest thing in life is to improve myself, and this is how I'm doing it. I'm putting myself out of my comfort zone, and I'm getting it done. So I may, in the future, when I get more comfortable, redo that video. So if you don't like that one, don't worry. I'm not too fond of it either. And we'll do better. I was using a teleprompter software, but the problem is it's below the camera, so I'm just sitting there like this talking with the thing, and I can't adjust the speed, so I have to go super fast sometimes, but super slow. Sometimes I outpace it, and it's not me. It's not natural. I have a hard time remembering things. Sometimes even my own thoughts. You know, I was like, oh, this is exactly how I'm going to say it. Oh yeah, yeah. It doesn't end up that way. I get in front of the camera. I'm like, haha. No, I lost it. That's literally for every video I make. I've only made 2, but I've made videos in the past. You don't know where they're at, but I've made videos in the past for YouTube, and I've always had to either go off bullets or just do off the cuff like I'm doing now. And I think I want to stick to, because I'll forget what information I want to convey. I think I'm going to stick to the bullets and do it that way. Still have it up on a screen below the camera, so every once in a while I'll just look down and look back up and continue my thought. I think that's going to be a great way to do it. Right, when I do these vlogs, I do it on a piece of paper so that I can see my face, I can see the chat, because I want to interact with you guys. So our next video is going to be, I think, about how to get faster Wi-Fi. But it's going to be a twist. It's going to be like, how do you, because we all know gaming on your Wi-Fi sucks. It just is. And the more people on it, the suckier it gets. Whole lot of suck. So, and I even tell people, like, if you're gonna be in a tournament on Wi-Fi, you better be good or go home, because it's not, you're gonna have to be on the disadvantage. However, I had a trick when I was growing up to where I had to be, there was no way, the modem was across the room in a different room, and there was no way my dad was gonna let me run a cable all along the carpet into my room. I sometimes did on weekends, but there was no way. So I had to come up with a way to get around it while still getting, by still being on Wi-Fi. And that's the video I want to make. And that's the video I'm going to do in this way. You guys at home, because a lot of you are like, hey man, do you have a 300-foot Ethernet cable? Yes, but why are you using it? Like, that's a long cable. If you're going to run it outside, make it look good, all right, I get it. But if you're going to run it up the stairs, through the hallway, across your sister's room, through the bathroom, into some, I don't know why the bathroom's like a hallway, but maybe it is, I don't know, don't do it. I'm going to do some more testing, and I'm going to get back to you guys with a better method to do it, and faster. It's going to be pretty cool. So be on the lookout for that one. That should be up probably not this week, because I have a bunch of events coming up, but hopefully the week after I'll be at least getting started on it. So be on the lookout for that. And then from there, we want to do some other cool projects. We want to do a not a LAN party, but an esport competition, a very, very loose interpretation of an esports competition, across a Wi-Fi link several miles apart from each other. I think that's gonna be a lot of fun. I gotta get the hardware for that one, so we're looking for a sponsor, but that should be a lot of fun to do. And I got some ideas. I made a whole list of video ideas I want to do. If you guys have any video ideas, leave them in the comments, send me a message, make a smoke signal, something, let me know about it, because I want to make some videos you guys are excited about. So if you're excited for anything, let me know about it. If you want me to deep dive into something further, I can try to do that. Maybe it's in a style like this. Maybe it's in a style of a little bit more professional in our studio. But we'll make it happen. You just have to let me know. You know, the more interaction we get with you guys, the better everything's going to be. It is now 4:10. I see we have one concurrent viewer right now. So if you happen to log in, or maybe you're just being silent, if you have any questions, concerns, any topics you want to talk about, bring them up. Let me hear it. Let's talk about it. If not, we'll be ending the video, of course, soon. And moving on with the day. We'll be open till 12 a.m. tonight. Yes, 12 a.m. We'll be open at 5. But if you get here 4:30, I'll be here. I'm already here, so I'll be just getting things ready. Come on by. Today is our ARAM social through League of Legends. So if that's your thing, it's too late to sign up. That's right. They would what is it? Super League Gaming kind of puts that on, and they use our facilities, and they require a day worth of day before sign up at least, and so they close that down at night sometime around 12. But if you want to be a part of it, stop by, and I will give you the same rate as everyone else. I think it's $5 for the night. You just won't be eligible for pizza. That's the only difference. If you sign up early and you get on the list, you get pizza, you get the whole night of gaming. They only wanted 3 hours for gaming, but we're gonna. I don't think that's enough, so I give people the whole night. So you can stop by at 5 and go all the way till midnight for just $5 if you're playing League of Legends. So it's a great opportunity to meet some friends, meet some new people, hang out, chit chat, be social on a Friday night. It's hard to do, I know. I didn't even want to wake up this morning. So that participate in some of our events if you want to make new friends. I wish I had this growing up. I unfortunately didn't, so I just had to like secretly, like, are you a gamer? Do you like to play video games? Do you want to maybe play some with me? You want to play some co-op maybe? StarCraft co-op. Yeah, original StarCraft or Diablo. Diablo is also a lot of fun. The season hopefully will be ending soon, and we'll get a new season. Other than that, I got nothing for you guys. You tapped me out. I think we went through a lot together in a stream. Thank you guys for sticking it out. We went through a whole video outage and having to get a new battery. So thank you guys for sticking out with me. Thanks for being patient. Lessons learned, right? So I will be keeping the plugged-in battery for the whole time. That's what I'm going to be using now. So hopefully I'll see you guys tonight. If you have any comments, suggestions, leave them in the comments. As always, like our videos if you like it. If you aren't subscribed, subscribe. That helps me. That helps potential sponsors see engagement, which they'd love to see. And if you want to be notified by any of our videos or streams or anything like that, make sure you hit the bell icon. Obviously, we're not doing videos every day, so you're not going to be alerted that often, but it does help when you want to see our live stuff. I've noticed that you might get an email when we're going live, but however, that's about it. So if you want to get that alert, hit the bell icon. Other than that, you guys have a great weekend. I hope to see you. Hopefully you have fun at SenchuCon. Hopefully we'll see you after with your badge so you get a free day pass. And with that, I'll catch you next time. See you later, guys. Yes, stops.